How hard is it for you to get an erection? No pun intended. When I was young, I thought I was the only one suffering from erectile dysfunction. I thought I was the only one who cannot get his penis erect. With men, we don't talk about those issues that we think would emasculate us. Even amongst friends, we might talk deeply about subjects around religion, politics, philosophy, but when it comes to our personal life and something as disturbing as not being able to get an erection, we don't really talk about this. We don't share. We are scared of the reaction of our peers or other male friends. And it is really an issue. But why are so many men reporting cases of erectile dysfunction, yet nobody talks about it? There's a stigma I want to get rid of. And the subject of this video is erectile dysfunction. More specifically, is porn-induced erectile dysfunction. Now, first of all, I think that men should talk about this issue not only to the doctor, but among friends to understand they are not alone. I checked the videos on erectile dysfunction, not necessarily porn-induced, and those videos have millions of views. I'm talking about 8, 9, 10 millions of views. So obviously, a lot of men are suffering from erectile dysfunction. You are not alone. I've suffered from it, and at times I do suffer from it, not from porn because I've given up porn, from maybe pressure I put on myself. But when I was watching porn, which is the subject of this video, it was hard to be aroused by a real life woman. I was suffering the most from erectile dysfunction. I had a girlfriend, and I'm not in joking. I would rather be on Pornhub and actually jerk off in front of a screen, have sex with my girlfriend. And my girlfriend was young and hot. And it's something really interesting. When I was younger and I was inexperienced, I met other guys who older than me that had hot girlfriends. They would tell me they would rather watch porn than have sex with their girlfriend. And at that time, I did not understand. But fast forward to a few years later, and I get it. Our minds have been trained to be aroused with people having sex in the video. And when we watch those clips, those videos, when we are on those filthy websites, we are training our mind over and over again to create neuroplasticity and to actually enjoy the sex we see on the screen than sex in real life. Because of the huge unlimited variety we have, our brain gets used to the porn with more intensity and variety to get the same high. And over time, we just jerking off to the worst things we can see online without even getting the same pleasure as we did when we first began to watch porn. And in real life, it is almost impossible to get as aroused. Now, don't get me wrong, you might objectify your woman to see some of the body parts that aroused you when you watch a video, but to consume, to penetrate her and ejaculate might be an issue. That's where erectile dysfunction comes from. So if you are suffering from erectile dysfunction like I did before, by virtue of just giving up porn, of letting go of porn, of letting go of that addiction, slowly but definitely surely, those erections will come back stronger than ever. Now, I have to say that it does not mean that you will never suffer from erectile dysfunction, because it happens. Maybe it's the pressure you put in your mind. But not watching porn and you are not ejaculating every day, because that is important. As a man, you need to reduce the frequency of ejaculation, because we have a refractory period after we ejaculate, and this refractory period gets longer and longer when we age. It means that when you ejaculate, you cannot have an erection directly. The period can last from a few minutes to 24 hours, maybe even more. And even if you can achieve an erection directly or even 24 hours later, does not mean that this erection would be at its strongest. So it's better to actually give your penis time to get erect at its fullest. If you quit porn, your erections will come back, and I guarantee you will not have that level of erectile dysfunction. After a few months of quitting porn, you could enjoy those erections like you did before watching porn. That is my promise to you. So that's enough for today. I'm Sebastian, your addiction recovery coach, here to help you quit. Thank you so much, and I'll see you